Hey guys, so in this tutorial I will be showing you how to cover up acne, pimples, and blemishes. Sometimes these things do show up, especially with the change of weather or stress like me. And in this tutorial we'll be showing you how to give your skin a lot of love when it's going through these episodes of pimples. And I will be applying makeup on top of it to cover up the blemishes and doing a full face glam, as you will see in part 2 of this video. So let's get started. The first step you want to do is get a really good moisturizer. The one that I'm using is by Embryolisse, the Liet Creme Concentrate. And please don't judge my little empty tube. I am ordering a new one because I love this so much. I've been using it for 2 years. So with whatever moisturizer you have, you want to make sure that you massage that into your face really well. And don't forget to give your neck a little bit of love too, because the neck also needs to be taken care of. The next step in this process is to continue adding more hydration, and I will be using the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water, and this stuff is amazing. It smooths your skin and it makes it feel nice and soft, which is very important, especially when those blemishes are drying out, because those get really tight, and when you put anything on top of it, such as makeup, they do start showing and cracking on top of your foundation. So you want to make sure your skin is very hydrated for this process. And getting some loving from my little monkey over here. For the next step, we are going to prime. And my favorite primer is the Benefit Professional Primer. And it is important to prime because you want to fill in any of the pores and the gaps that may have been caused by the pimples and blemishes. So you don't want to skip this step. Since I do have a little bit of under eye circles, I will be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the orange corrector shade. This specific corrector is great to cancel out any under eye circles that you may have, so I really keep this handy anytime that I may feel it is necessary. The next corrector we'll be using is the green corrector, which is great for covering any redness that you may have. And I use it specifically for covering any of my pimples that are being obnoxious and crazy and out there. And sometimes when I have a cold or I'm recovering from a cold, a lot of times my nose will still be red and raw, and I can use this corrector to cover up the sides of my nose. So this is a very good corrector to keep in handy. Meh. I know I look crazy, but come on, sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself. Smile for the camera. And now it's time to blend. So we are going to get a damp beauty blender and just blend out our concealers. And of course my camera wants to cut off on me while I'm doing this, but you get the idea. So for this process, I am always hydrating my face with that same Mario Badescu spray. I even add some to my brush. So for this step, you want to take any full coverage foundation. The one that I use is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, and you want to use this on a stippling brush. Why a stippling brush? Because I feel like the bristles at the end of this brush is great specifically to get into those nooks and crannies that acne and pimples and blemishes cause on your face or leave after they dry out. And if you notice I am bouncing it on my face, that's what you do with a stippling brush. You want to just stipple. Exactly what I'm doing, just stippling on the foundation to those problem areas. So this is definitely a brush that you may want to have in your collection. So going back in with that beauty blender that I had earlier, I am just going to press in the foundation to have a more seamless and smooth finish, especially since the stippling brush does leave a little bit of streakiness. And you're going to conceal under your eye next. So I will be using the NYX, I think this is called HD concealer, and it's a really good concealer. You guys know that my ride or die concealer is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, but for whatever reason I could not find this for this tutorial, so I went ahead with this, and it's pretty good. I do bring up this concealer into my eyelids because my eyelids have pigmentation in it, and it would look crazy if my skin was flawless, but my eyelids didn't have anything on it. So you want to create a nice base for your eyelids if you're just going to go out with just the coverage that you have on now. But since I will be doing a makeup tutorial after this works perfectly because it doubles as a eyeshadow base. Ooh, ah. And the last step is to add powder to your face. The one that I'm using is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. And you just want to go crazy and powder your face to set all the concealer, all the foundation. And in my case, it will set as a base for my makeup tutorial that I will be recording after this. So go watch it. But if not, that's it, you're done. Just add a little bit of bronzer, lipstick, mascara, and go out the door. The skin is flawless. Everything is nice and concealed. And remember, the skin is very hydrated because I kept adding and layering moisture to my skin. So my pimples are not suffering. So from when we first started to the end results, wow, va va voom, you definitely want to see this makeup tutorial. So click on the link above or below in the description box. See you later.